Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm trying a different sort of camera format today. We're going to do entirely tripod stuff. Hopefully my voice still comes in, well, fair enough, over the wind. Still haven't figured out that mic issue, and I am still looking at new cameras. It is what it is. So today, it's going to be a little more garden-y related, because I'm definitely starting that garlic. It's getting cold fast. I don't want to lose the opportunity to get it in, and I do want to use this beautiful bed that Shocks and I put together. It's going to be raised. It's not going to be flooded like everything else when the snow all melts this coming spring. So I'm really excited to see what this bed can do for us for garlic, and maybe even move some of those walking onions into in the future. Still not quite sure what we're going to do with it long term, but I want to make the best use of it we can as soon as we can. Now, I've never really planted garlic outside before, but it's my understanding this adventure starts easy enough. Just got to separate all these because it's the individual cloves that are going in here. These ones are pretty sizable. If this works, I'm going to want to get my hands on some elephant garlic, I think. It's supposed to be a little bit more mild than a standard garlic, but I'm prepared to put up with that just to, well, grow it. Stuff looks like it's massive. So that will be interesting. I'm just going to break these up, find out how many individual cloves I have to work with. And yeah, then I'll figure out my rows and I'll get right back to you. So I fiddled around with 2 of those bulbs so far. I've got an awful lot of these I can plant. I'm not going to bust all 4 of these other ones open just yet, because I might still be able to use some of them for the kitchen. I do think garlic is a great opportunity for me though, because it's supposed to be super easy, and I really can't believe this is the first year I'm getting around to planting it outside. It is my understanding it's super simple. Basically just plunk your garlic into the ground and leave the tip up just a little bit. And remember, I'm going to go with the lawnmower and get a whole bunch of fresh mulch to throw on top of this for the winter too. So we'll go 4 rows. I have no idea what kind of space I should be giving these things, or whether the older ones are more likely to sprout or the fresher ones are more likely to sprout. So it's going to be a whole lot of learning come spring, and hopefully a whole lot of garlic next fall, because these basically need what, like 11 months in the ground, 10 months in the ground. Any advice from those of you with garlic experience would be fantastic. Always appreciated. I feel like I'm probably planting these too close together, but they've got lots of room to kind of force each other around, so I wouldn't say I'm significantly worried about it. Just kind of noticing in passing that that's probably the case. But most of you are aware that's never really stopped me before. So I'm going to keep on going with this. See how far I can make it off of those 2 bulbs. This is already looking to be a lot of garlic. I really don't think I could possibly have too much garlic for Shocks and I though. You can always preserve it, you can always give it away, you can always braid it and sell it. Did I just put one here? Well, maybe there's 2 there. I should be paying attention to what I'm doing instead of talking to the camera. Yep, there's 2 there. Okay, that goes there, and we'll get back to you. So I don't know if this is going to make my life any easier or not, but I've decided I'm going to do some pre-rows here, just so I can kind of see where I'm putting the garlic down, so hopefully I won't have any too many more confusion issues. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So this very last row at the end here only has 3 in it, but all of the rest of these have 4, and I believe I've either got 19 or 20 rows, so probably something in the vicinity of 80 garlic cloves down today, and I guess the neighbor's getting her lawn cut. So all I'm doing now is I'm just spreading a thin layer of compost, fresh clean compost, over this, just enough to cover them up, and then I'm going to do a little lawn mowing myself. We're going to throw that mulch on top of this whole thing. So shaking off a little compost like so. Clean it out. Move along. that, more or less, is the plan for my garlic. Alright everybody, well that pretty much wraps it up for my plans at my first attempt at really growing a serious garlic harvest, crop. I don't know. It's a good crop opportunity for me, like I was saying earlier though. I really love garlic. Shocks really enjoys garlic. It's good for the dog, helps get rid of fleas and stuff. Apparently we shouldn't give it to the chickens, something about chocolate cakes tasting like garlic because the eggs taste like garlic. So yeah, we'll skip a few things from the compost and not be throwing them in their bin, but that's a totally different thing. Yeah, pretty much. I got a bunch of chicken stuff I got to do today. This about wraps it up for gardening. Tomorrow we'll head down into the dungeon, take a look at how the peppers are doing down there in Byrie Crest. We will take a look at what's left of the lemon hot clones. I'll give you a spoiler alert though, it's not pretty. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, if you're interested in chickens, be sure to stop and check out the farm channel. Lots of chicken stuff going on there lately, and you may or may not be able to hear them in the background over me and the lawnmower. So yeah, take care everybody. I will see you tomorrow in the basement gardens.